Hello and welcome to mycadsite.com, and this tutorial is going to show you how constraints work in AutoCAD. And this is from tutorial 2-9 at mycadsite.com, and let's just get into it right off the bat. I'm going to draw two random lines here, and what a constraint will do is constrain one object to another object based on different parameters. So the first example I'm going to show is parallel. So I've selected the icon. I'm going to select the first line and then the second line. You can see that AutoCAD has made these lines parallel. Now if I try and change one, the other goes with it. And you see that no matter what I do, they will go parallel at any distance, but they will remain parallel. Now that's a geometric constraint, and I'm just going to show you another one now, and this is a dimensional constraint, and this will let me set it so that it's not only parallel but also a set distance apart. So you can see D1 is 3 units. So now if I try and move it, it's always going to stay 3 units and parallel to each other. So from one endpoint to the other endpoint will be 3 units away. And that's how one use of constraints is used. So I'm just going to erase these. I'm going to show you a different one. And I'm just going to draw some random circles. And this is a great example here. Let's say you're designing a part and there's going to be some holes drilled in it, and they're all going to be the same size. Now if your plans change and you got to change the diameter of the hole, you got to go back and change all the different circles to represent the holes that are being changed. But what I can do is set an equal constraint so that this first one I select will be that. And so what it's done is taken the second circle and matched it. And I'm just hit the space bar to repeat the command. So now I've got all 3 circles the same size. So now their center points remain the same, but if I change one, they all change to the same diameter. So you'll see that that's a really handy option to have. And once again, I can put another dimensional constraint on them, and I can make sure that these 2 circles are always 8 units apart, and I could make sure that these are going to stay 4 units apart. So now no matter where one changes, whether it's in location or size, the other ones will go with it. So this is a pretty powerful tool to have in AutoCAD. It's not something you're going to use in everyday drafting, but it is something that's good to know is there, and they're quite simple to use. So have a look at them and see different ways of using them. And I'm just going to show you a couple other things here. For your display, you can either hide them all or show them all. And if I go to geometric displays and hide them all, you'll see the dimensional is staying, but the geometric constraints have gone. So I can just bring those back on. And another command I'll show you is type in del C. I'm just going to throw my command line back on and type in del C for delete constraints. And so now I can just delete those, and now my circles are back to just being regular unconstrained circles. So anyway, that's a quick look at constraints in AutoCAD. Thanks for watching. This is Art at mycadsite.com. Visit my website for a completely free AutoCAD course in 4 levels, over 50 tutorials, lots and lots of videos and quizzes on each tutorial. Check it out. Thanks.